Kris Statlander in the centre will certainly be capable of doing it. But earlier tonight, Willow Nightingale took to social media, looking potentially for some new names for this trio. Cosmic Babes of Wrath, Babes of Wrathlander, Saturday Nightingales all right for Wrath. I like a good pun, Tony, as much as the next man, but those were not good puns.
Okay, I know what you're saying. They roll up that time as Maya World is in. One, Maya, the Dallas native. They're in Hyan, of course, now members, all elite. And a shoulder, a tackle that time by the very strong and powerful and confident as Hyan comes in. Kris Statlander, pick up.
Both Statlander and Maya and now Hyan. Similar green on their outfit. Look like they might be a better trio from how they're attired. But wait a second. Statlander.
Little catapult coming up. There it is. Ooh, jaw first to the top turnbuckle.
Statlander, who most recently retained the AEW Women's title against an equally powerful former world champion, Jamie Hayter, using her power.
Cameron,
nice.
With an assist, 1-2 from the Women's World Champions. As a matter of fact, the ladies in the left corner have all the gold in the AEW Women's Division, the World Tag Team Championship, the World Championship, and the TBS Championship. All reside within this trio. Kick by Harley Cameron, back of the head. A tag is made. Vert Vixen's going to come in. Vert with a fine Taekwondo background, but goes down hard. And Harley won. Only a 1 count that time. And really, if you think about it, and there she reaches her arm out, as the chant of Willow. Willow is a historic champion in AEW. The first Women's World Tag Team champion, Harley. And there's a cover, 1. Only a 1 count, and the first lady to hold 2 belts simultaneously in AEW. How about that?
Finally, Willow Nightingale building a legacy of gold in AEW. A charismatic and likable competitor. Receiving a right hand there from Vixen, also known as Player One, a moniker inspired by a gamer cosplay background. Right now, Nightingale cover.
2 count only that time.
Vixen desperately looking over to her corner trying to tag out, but Nightingale not allowing it. This past week on Dynamite, Willow Nightingale, as you might have seen earlier, making fun of the former TBS champion, Mercedes Moné. I mean, I understand sometimes having a little bit of fun at the expense of a defeated foe, but what they did just takes the cake.
Let them eat cake, right? 1, 2, got a 2 count. This trios match continues. Stay with us.
Let them eat cake.
Let them eat cake.
You know what happened to the last woman that said that?
Yes, I do.
Off with her head.
And a jawbreaker that time by Vert Vixen. Goes over, brings in Maya, and Maya may have regretted it.
Again, the power and strength of the AEW Women's Champion. Second to none. It's been tested 2 or 3 times in this match thus far, and every time Statlander comes out on top.
And we have some very, very powerful women in the division to pick up. Look at this. Another one, Willow. Willow makes cover with a big smile on her face and gets only a 2 count. And also, as we saw the Megasis, Megan Bayne earlier, one of the most powerful women in this division.
Here's a stacked division. Statlander has to be aware. A lot of eyes on her title. But we mentioned before, the Triangle of Madness will be facing this trio. Wednesday, Maximum Carnage. You heard them say about Statlander that a friend of Statlander is a victim in weight. Here's a cover. 1, 2. They said it's only a matter of time before she turns her back on one of her friends again. What do you think about that, Tony?
I don't know if I buy that or not.
Really? You think you could trust Kris Statlander?
Yes, I do.
Well, She certainly lived up to her words when it came to her saying that she wasn't friends with Wheeler Yuta of the Death Riders anymore.
Kris Statlander's an AEW original. I've known her for a while, more than 6 years now. She is not only tough, I think she's a lady you can trust.
We will certainly find out as a world title reign continues. And holding on to that title perhaps becomes more important to her than maintaining her friendships, as it should.
Down goes Harley, double team that time for Vixen. And Hyan with a leg drop, nicely done. 1, 2. Harley almost got pinned. Hyan back with a side headlock, bringing Harley over to her corner. Little shot in the forehead to boot. And now Maya World.
Maya World, who goes by the moniker the It Girl.
You got it!
She's that bitch. That's what Hyan said. Not me, I wasn't there.
Harley trying to fight out of that grip. That gut wrench. And right now Hyan just cinching up, as you can see. Harley's in a lot of pain here, guys.
Over there, yeah. Got to get her legs underneath her, though. She's trying to pull now. I'd try pushing.
This trios match continues here live on Collision. It's the World Tag Team Champs, the Babes of Wrath, and the World Champion Kris Statlander against Maya World, Hyan, and Vert Vixen. And right now, as the champs are reaching out, nobody for Harley Cameron to tag in. And she is in trouble as Harley. Tag is made. Hyan's going to come back in, and now to Vert Vixen.
That says something about how much people love Harley Cameron. These three girls from Texas attacked her partners in the corner. Got a chorus, a cacophony of boos.
Shotgun, drop kick from the top. 1, 2, right in front.
This is getting serious here.
Willow made the save. And Willow.
Statlander and Cameron can't look beyond their opponents tonight because they could get caught.
Absolutely. There's Kris Statlander taking down Hyan.
We call that a double Conrada. Oh!
Wow, and Maya, but Vert Vixen. How about that? Well, she shelved the world champion there, didn't she?
Took Statlander down with one boot, and Harley Cameron, oh, look at this. Tried to escape.
Oh, they've got a knee right in the face. Oh, Harley fires back with a kick. And here's Willow. The TBS champ went after the Women's World Tag Team Champs, taking down Vert Vixen.
Firmly in the driver's seat. Spurred on by the confidence of 2 titles.
And a boot. Down goes Vert again. Harley's up on top.
Well, we've seen this before. That pack sends on.
Harley will roll out.
Whoa! Hyan ran right into that clothesline.
Here comes Maya World.
As Maya World did to the spine buster.
And now the tag, and here is Statlander.
So pick up the pieces.
And again from the other corner. Throwing Hyan and Maya together. Harley's up on top with a crossbody. Vert Vixen back in.
Oh, escaping Saturday Night Fever.
Statlander great cross kick.
Not this time.
Oh, tonight. Stone. Pile driver. 2, 3. And a big win.
Here are your winners, the Babes of Wrath and Kris Statlander!
And now, this trio of champions will face the Triangle of Madness live on Maximum Carnage, AEW Dynamite from Phoenix, this Wednesday, 8/7 Central.
Very important victory for the AEW Women's Tag Team Champions and the AEW Women's World Champion. Because of Triangle of Madness are going to be coming full pace.
Ladies and gentlemen of Texas, I am more than excited to announce that my parents are back together! Now guys, let us clink belts in solidarity! Come on! Enough! 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 Please, enough! Enough with the love and enough with the happiness already! People of AEW! These are your champions? These are the women that you love? Well, that makes me sick. Now listen, that fake friendship of yours does nothing for me. And I'm lucky. I don't need friends. 'Cause I have my sisters. And at Maximum Carnage, you, one after another, are going to learn what it means to get toxic.
All right. Look, we can all stand on things and look really cool, Tekla, okay? So, trust me, I get it. You have your sisters. But next week, you're all gonna call me Big Stat Daddy.
I would say both sides are ready, Nigel, for Wednesday night.
Certainly looks like it's going to be a fight. Shots fired across the bows. Get ready for marine warfare.
Triangle of Madness against Statlander and the Babes of Wrath. As basically Tekla commandeered our bench here. Well, you know what? We're going to be going live here to Tokyo. And it appears that even though Hechicero did not regain the title for the Don Callis family, that Don apparently still in a good mood. Let's check in with Don live in Tokyo right now.
We're all gonna call it Big Stat